everywhere we go, there will be signs of hockey, and we can't wait to stop at each and every one of them.
Rogers Hometown Hockey is back for a 6th season, and that means that once again, Tara Sloan and Ron McLean will be crisscrossing the country to tell all of Canada's hockey stories. And on December 29th, they will be in Whitby as the Montreal Canadiens take on the Florida Panthers. And Ron, you're pretty much a hockey encyclopedia. So when I say Whitby and hockey, what comes to mind?
Well, I often answer, Adam, that the two most interesting people I've ever talked hockey with. Now, this is no disrespect to Scotty Bowman, Wayne Gretzky, Don Cherry, but the two most interesting people for me are Bobby Clarke and Harry Sinden, who, of course, the Whitby Dunlops were world champions, and he was a captain of that team. He learned something special there. So I would start with Harry, and you know the rest. Bobby Orr is next door in Oshawa, and Eric Lindros, you cover the Jennies. So that whole area, and for me, James Neal. Whitby is also for me. I know, again, not Gary Roberts and Joe Newendijk, don't get mad at me, but it's James Neal and his dad, Peter.
Tara, your 6th season now as a host of Rogers Hometown Hockey. Is there one thing to you that really sticks out that you enjoy in this job?
It's all about the people. If it weren't for the people and the stories, it would become a drag. But, you know, we are welcomed with open arms wherever we go. And Canada really tends to trust us with their stories. And, you know, for that reason, we can get to the heart of the matter. So that's it. It's all about humans.
Now, this will not be your first time in the Durham region. Back in 2015, you were in Oshawa right around the same time, just around the Christmas break. What do you both remember about that trip?
Well, Tim Hicks was incredible. He performed, so we have a musical component to many of the broadcasts, and even if we don't have music on the actual NHL telecast, we'll have music as part of the festival over the 2 days, and he was fantastic. And I mentioned Eric brought his son, Carl Pierre, was just a toddler, and he was learning to skate at that broadcast in Oshawa, and that's a special, you know, Rocco Tullio and the Generals. Adam Graves is a dear friend. He's involved with the program, and it's one of the premier hockey programs in the world, and so that was neat to go there. And Whitby's the same. Whitby's got that legacy of you know, excellence that we'd be so grateful to showcase. And yeah, it's an amazing. Tara's right. It's about relationships. You know, your brother Evan, when he took care of the guy at the Rio Olympics, that's a memory I'll never forget. That was a moment of sportsmanship, which for me supersedes or exceeds any victory.
Anything that sticks out to you from that trip to Oshawa, Tara?
I remember getting a chance to, that was the first time I actually met Gary Roberts, and so I am so interested in him as a person. You know, what makes a guy like that tick? Somebody who's able to recover from injury the way that he did, and is so disciplined with his body. So that's a big memory that sticks out for me.
I used to live down the street from the Gary Roberts gym, and you know, whenever you go for a run and you see that name on the sign, you run a little bit harder because you're afraid he might be watching, and you don't want to let Gary Roberts down when it comes to fitness.
That's true.
He told me a great story a year ago, Adam, of Connor McDavid saying to Steven Stamkos, I can't shoot one-timers. And they both train with Gary, right? So not bad. And Connor had 25 pucks on the one face-off circle, and Stamkos had 25 on his right-hand shot. So Connor feeds him 25 pucks, and he hits the net 24 out of 25, Stamkos. Then Stamkos passes to Connor, and he only hits the net 4 times. So maybe that's why he's taken extra time in preseason this year. No, I don't know, but you know, Gary loves those stories. He's a teacher. He's done more to make players understand not just their bodies, but their profession. Amazing.
And of course, hometown hockey is not just about the broadcast. It's an entire weekend celebrating the game. What other activities can visitors expect to see when they come out for the event in Whitby?
Well, it's a big family-friendly festival. We run throughout the Saturday and the Sunday. A bunch of tents set up. We have a ball hockey rink, alumni signings, music going on all throughout the day. There's games, contests. And as a parent, I have to say, it's really nice to find a way to spend some time with the entire family, and it doesn't cost a penny.
And again, it will be in Whitby. The Rogers Hometown Hockey Tour on December 29th. The Montreal Canadiens taking on the Florida Panthers. Ron, Tara, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.